welcome back. My name is Alicia Hart, and this is Hart's Heart, where I discuss all things autism, special education, and life. So I wanted to come on to say that I did not accomplish my goal this year of getting videos out, but I plan to get more videos out next school year. But also, you know, it's the end of the school year. This is when everybody makes big changes. And so my parapro and I have decided that we are going to make a big change. And we're going to move to a different classroom within the same school. And that is the moderate intellectual disability class. So instead of teaching kids who are autistic with an average to high IQ, we'll teach children who all have significantly low IQs. This means that I'm going to have to change everything that I've been doing pretty much. But I'm excited. I have never worked with anyone with an intellectual disability. I always worked, like at Head Start, we may have had a few kids with intellectual disabilities. I don't have any family members with intellectual disabilities, so it's just an area that I have a gap in. And if I'm going to be a good BCBA, I have to know how to work with kids with intellectual disabilities, obviously. I'm not afraid that I can't. Like, I know I can, but I want to get to know those nuances that you only get to know when you're actually there in the room working with those children, those students. I've learned so much about autism in the past 2 years. I have a child with autism. I have autism. Autistic people are my vibe. That's my gang. That's my tribe. So I feel like if I stay in autism, it's only because I am trying to stay in a comfortable place, and I'm not going to be growing much more. I'm not saying that I won't grow, because every child you get, like they say, every autistic person is different. But I feel like I'll get more by moving. So this also means I have to retake my GACE. I have to take the adapted education GACE, because I have the general education GACE for special ed. So I have to take the adapted one. Once I take that, though, I can teach special ed from preschool all the way to high school. So it's a nice thing to have under my belt anyway. I'm not afraid of it. I took a practice test and got a 70 on my first try, sitting there with the TV running, with no practice, no prep, didn't read the first thing of material, got a 70. So I have a book coming. I like hard copy. I cannot read on the computer. I don't know if that's just a me thing. I don't know, but I just can't read on a computer. The test was on a computer, so there you go. So I have a book coming. I'll read through the book, study the book, and then I think I'm ready to take the test, because 70 on the practice test. Aside from that, we're doing end of the year prep of fun things. So today is the first day, and this video probably won't come out until this is over, because it's kind of a secret that I'm moving. So I can't put it on here, especially now that I've shared this channel with people. But today is the first day of the last 12 days of school. And so I'm doing it kind of like a 12 days of Christmas countdown. So it's like the 12 days of last day of school countdown. 12 last day countdown, I think is what I called it. And each day we're going to do something fun. My parapro will not be there today. I should have a substitute. So today we are going to do May the 4th Be With You, because today is May the 4th. My kids are not Star Wars fans. I don't know if they've just never seen Star Wars or whatever. Because some of them are quite nerdy. You'd think that they would love Star Wars, but they probably don't even know what Star Wars is, because they're video game guys, and girls. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. If I had to choose one, I'm not a nerd for either one, but if I had to choose one, definitely a Trekkie. And it's the Next Generation. It's the version that I loved. Oh, when I was growing up, my dad watched it, and my cousin, and we would all watch it together, and I loved it. I was really into it, and I probably would be now if I would sit down and watch it. It might be an idea of something to do this summer, instead of binging on true crime, binge on some Trek. today is May the 4th. Tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo. So we are going to taste some Mexican candy. I made it pretty simple. We're going to read some books, watch video. Like each day, the special thing is usually just to try something new, read some books about it, watch a video. Like when we have video times, like snack time, the video will be themed to that. So today is really simple. I have our math is like an escape room thing, but I didn't actually like prep it. I think we're going to do it together, but we're going to do like an escape room thing, escape from the droids. We're going to watch a couple of Star Wars cartoon videos from Disney Junior, and then we're going to read a book about Star Wars, another like cartoonish book, and that's pretty much going to be it for today. We already have enough changes going on with it being Monday and without having Parapro there. Tomorrow, I hope this video doesn't end up too long. Tomorrow will be Cinco de Mayo. We'll taste Mexican candy. We will watch videos. I think I have a couple of Cinco de Mayo videos. Oh, and the brain break. I made the brain break to go with whatever. So like today's the Star Wars brain break. Tomorrow will be Cinco de Mayo brain break. We're going to read a book about what is Cinco de Mayo, and then we'll probably read like a fiction and a nonfiction off of Epic. That's one thing I do like about Epic is like if I don't have a book for that, they do, and I really like that. I'm not a big fan of digital books projected as a video. Not a huge fan of it, but I like to give them different options as well. I'm an audiobook person, so how can I complain about, a book being projected on the screen? Okay, so Wednesday, I can't tell you what's past this week. Like, I can tell you some ideas, but I can't remember exactly. But Wednesday is May the 6th. It is, what? What is Wednesday? I don't remember. Thursday, I might remember in a minute. Thursday is kids take over the day. Originally it was just Miss Kira's teaching today. My high school student has to do her cumulative project where she has to teach a lesson. But then I thought, well, what can I do for the in-between things, like brain break and stuff? And I'm like, I know, kids take over. So each thing that we do throughout the day, I already assigned a student to it. So it says, so-and-so, like Alicia takes over. Taken over by Alicia is what it says. And I put a big banner across each thing. So morning meeting, taken over by Alicia. Brain break, taken over by Heart. That kind of thing. So everything has a kid that's going to take it over, and it's already assigned. I kind of differentiated it by who can handle what. And then Friday is Mother's Day prep, because Sunday is Mother's Day. Yes, I'm cutting it close. I probably should have made like Wednesday Mother's Day prep, but oh well. We are going to probably make a card for Mom, and we are going to make the Shrinky Dink keychains. I think everybody's probably seen them before, but it's where you take Shrinky Dink paper, you make it look like a sheet of notebook paper, they write a little something to Mom on it, and then you shrink it, and it makes a keychain. And I think it's going to be perfect for my autism classroom, and it's definitely something I'm going to probably try next year. At least if I could teach the kids to write their names, where they can write their name on it, I think that would be amazing. But I think this is especially special for the autistic kids because a lot of them came to us not knowing even how to hold a pencil, and now they're going to give their moms something that has words on it that some of these moms didn't know they would ever hear. And now they have it forever. They keep it on this cute keychain. I had my son's, I don't know what happened to it. I was keeping it put up because I didn't want to lose it. But I had it out where I could see it. And I don't know if it broke or what happened, but I don't have it anymore. But some of these parents never knew that they were going to hear, "I love you, Mommy." So, this is special. So that is this week. Like I said, I cannot remember what I put for Wednesday. That is gonna drive me nuts. No, I'm trying to think like what videos I put and stuff. I'm like, okay, that's what we're doing. That is so crazy. I cannot remember. Oh, okay, so some of the other days we're doing, maybe I'll think of it then, is we are doing a bubble day where we're just gonna blow bubbles. I bought a bubble machine. We're gonna have bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Everything's gonna be bubbles. We're gonna do a camp day next Friday where we're just gonna camp out and read. They get to wear their pajamas. We're gonna do a let's see, bubble day, camp out day, glow day, tie-dye day. And on tie-dye day, we're just gonna tie-dye clothes. Field day, award day. Trying to think what we're doing the day before the last day of school. That might be glow day, because I know I tried to put the most fun things like right there at the end, because we're not going to be able to, like, not so much most fun, but the most classroom transformation type things, because on those days we're not going to get anything done anyway. The last 2 days of school before the break, even though one's on Friday, we're not getting anything done. I promise, we're not. No matter how hard I fight, we're not. We had a day like that last week or the week before. The behavior was just outrageous. I literally got nothing done. I literally did not have one student who qualified for Star Student, because I do Star Student where everybody who had perfect behavior, like we reward the behavior throughout the day, but everybody who had perfect behavior gets their name in the, well, everybody's name is in there, but you have to have perfect behavior in order to be the winner. So I pull a name. If you didn't have perfect behavior, you're not the winner. Do not try that at the beginning of the year, especially with autistic kids. Like, that's something they really have to really understand. Your name's not going to get pulled every day. And I still have a kid who his name has to be pulled first. And to meet him, you wouldn't think he was that kind of kid, but he is. His name has to be called first out of the 11. Doesn't matter if he's not called again for 10 days. Because at first I was like, well, now you're not going to get called tomorrow. He was okay with that. He really was. So from now on, well, we're only going to do it one more time, but yeah, his name would be called first. But anyway, nobody qualified, and that was sad. I was disappointed. I really was. I've never had a day where nobody qualified, where I could not say anybody had a great day today. That was a day. And so I feel like that's what's going to happen closer to the end of school. That Friday and that Monday is going to be more of, if I try to get you to do any kind of work, it's not going to happen. So that's why I'm doing camping day. That'll be mostly watch TV, read books, sit in your blankets, chill out in your PJs. Hopefully we'll get some tents donated for the day where they can get inside the tent and just be kids for the day. I'll embed academics into it. The great thing is it's the autism classroom, so we're working on social skills. That is a big time social skill activity. Neon day, same kind of thing. Maybe I'll set some games up, make them academic, make them go with the neon, so they feel like they're just playing games all day in the, I keep saying neon, glow. I bought 4 black lights to go, just the bulbs to go into my lamps that I already have. So it should have like that black light glow in the room. So anything we wear should like shine. And like I said, probably get some of those, the bracelets, and just have fun. I might bring my Easter eggs back for the day and hide, academic stuff into the Easter eggs. Maybe review some of our words for the year. Maybe review our sight words for the year. That'd probably be a good one. Put sight words in them. Make them into glow eggs. Stick a glow thing in them. And man, I wish after Easter I had seen a set of those glow eggs on clearance. That would have been perfect. But yeah, so easy fun vibes. Still can't remember what we're doing Wednesday. That's going to bother me until I get to work and I can check. What are we doing Wednesday? But hopefully this video I'm not like cut off the whole time, because I'm having to turn my camera around. That's one of the reasons I haven't done many videos. It's because I have to turn the camera the opposite way in order to take a video, because my selfie got cracked when I dropped my phone back when I first got it. So I think that's all. I will be back. I definitely want to video my prep for next year. I may video taking down my room. I may get some of that. I may see if my parapro just wants to start doing this with me because I think she would be into it too. So that's all. Oh, and I may have 2 Parapros next year. So I may have 1 and we may only have 11 kids, or we'll get 13 kids and we'll have 2. So we'll see. I don't mind having just 1. We already know how we're going to do the room. We both agree that's the best way to do it. And if you're curious, I'll probably do a whole other video, but if you're curious, I'm kind of looking at the Autism Helper, their videos, and I like the way they do things. I like how organized it is, and I'm basically just stealing their vibe. Like totally just going into their videos and just stealing everything from them right now as my mind is preparing. Of course, I'll adapt it to my special style, but like they have 6 centers. This is what the 6 centers are. I'm like, yep. Like I made a schedule that looks just like the one they showed on their video. So I'm really just trying to make it easier for myself, stop trying to reinvent the wheel, go with somebody who's already got the wheel rolling. And I guess that's all. I will come back, and update you on everything that's happening. Have a great day.